Welcome to
my welcome to my Let's Play of Dragon Ball Z.
Welcome to my walkthrough.
Welcome to my walkthrough, playthrough.
No, I recorded this before and I'm doing an audio commentary.
We're doing a post-commentary because I recorded
What the hell?
and I forgot to turn on
You
my
just
microphone.
bought those, Piccolo.
What the hell are those things?
I've never seen anything like it.
Have fun fighting 3 of them.
Where is it?
Yeah, where'd they? Oh, they're the exclamation points.
I see them, and I'm like right.
You don't see them.
over one. There it is.
There's one.
Why are they down there? They can fly.
No, you're too high.
Going in much higher, so hot.
Really banking for those zoom-ins, aren't you?
I mean,
the more my face is on screen, the better.
the less your face is.
That's actually accurate.
What's block again?
L2. I don't know. I never use it.
Yes, it is.
Nice. Alright, how'd that go? We forgot to equip fucking special beam cannon again. Good luck.
I have to like really get. Oh shit. I like really get back into like the controls of the game.
Xenoverse.
That doesn't help me either. I haven't played that in like 10 years.
Fair enough.
I haven't played this in months.
I haven't played this in years.
There's DLC's coming out.
Wait. Equip special beam cannon.
Oh right. Yeah, DLC's coming out for this, and I'm gonna buy the season pass with the Trump money.
Yes, yo, same, dude.
the Trump money. Trump's buying me the Dragon Ball's Kakarot DLC.
Bro, it's not an item. Go to party. Characters, that's fine too. I guess. There you go. What was the Japanese name for special beam cannon?
Macaque.
Really match those lip flaps there. The fuck are you doing?
Hey Google, what's the Japanese name for the special beam cannon?
Makenko Sampo.
Just wasting my time at this point. I'm too far from my target.
Okay.
Makenko Sappo.
Makenko Sappo.
Things are there.
Too many Piccolo. It's almost like this is filler. Just like the real show. I feel right at home. See, you didn't take any damage. I'm mad. You stupid shit.
Ow, fuck.
But I'm in my Super Saiyan mode. You missed, shithead.
I fired it like
Oh my
4 times.
God. Oh my God. Special, Makenko Seppo! Makenko Seppo! Now make sure you defeat all the Skull Robos.
He's going to little baby.
We gotta save the little baby.
The little poopy pan baby.
I bet he doesn't even know how to fly yet.
I bet he doesn't even know how to floss it.
Bruh, do you even floss? Local dentists say, yo bro, do you even floss?
Dude, that's the worst part of going to the dentist. Is the dentist is like, I see you haven't flossed because your gums are like sensitive. And I'm
You're
just
right. Let me floss.
And I'm just like, fuck you. I hate a judgmental dentist. All right, don't fucking judge me. All right.
There. Now then, time to check.
Oh my god.
I came to you because I care
needed
a little
help.
bit. I care a little
I came
bit.
to you because I needed help, and instead,
You judge me.
you monsters.
Do you not want to work? God.
You're not anything to work it now.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Yo, go see if Gohan's okay. Or you could just be a fucking idiot. Where are you going?
Coming down on Earth.
Where are you going?
Home.
No, it's time to go see
I
if...
fly into space and
It's
just
time-
go back to Nim.
Oh my god. It's time to check on the stupid fucking poopy piss.
Stupid stinky.
Stupid sticky, stupid sticky, stupid sticky.
I did it on time.
I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Oh.
Me before I run out to Wendy's.
Oh, look at him. He's dying of starvation.
What a fucking baby.
Little brat.
Jesus Christ. People who judge Lilo and Stitch on Tumblr, little brat.
We
Christopher Sabat, how low
Have you
does your
seen
voice
that?
go? No, what?
feel power is
Oh,
only shot.
dude, I'm gonna bring it up on my phone. And I want you to fucking read it.
Okay.
Fine. Just this once, I'll throw him a bone.
I love how Piccolo's... Here, I'll play.
Eat around
Alright.
I love how Piccolo's version of throwing Gohan a bone is, I'm gonna give him 3 apples.
So, someone, I will not name the username of, posted, it was a picture that someone else drew of them on Twitter,
Yeah.
relating to some kind of stream that happened, where she essentially said Lilo and Stitch was the worst Disney movie.
Okay.
Have you seen Lilo and
Who,
Stitch?
yes.
Okay.
Who said... I saw it in theaters. Who said this?
This is someone, I'm not going to name their username.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to, not because, like, I'm trying to protect them, but just because I just don't want to.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter to the post. Like, it's a terrible take, but that's literally the only thing that they've... It's literally the only thing that they've posted that was terrible take. That's why I don't want to mention their username.
Yeah.
I want people going, how dare you, and then, like, going in on just the Lilo and Stitch take.
Yeah.
When maybe they've made other content on their internet.
Like, history.
Yeah.
History.
I already searched this place.
Gonna find the...
Fucking hate this part of the game, because the second unripe apple, I feel like, spawns, like, 30 minutes later.
This little brat's giving me a real headache. Alright, this is
There we
all
go.
these get.
That one didn't take a fucking hour.
I could probably just find it on Twitter still, because it was trending. That was how it all started. It was Lilo and Stitch was trending on Twitter because there's like a lot of people started calling out this Tumblr post,
Yeah.
and then that's how I stumbled upon it, and I just got upset. Like, you ever read something that just makes you upset?
Yes. All the time. Your tweets.
I'm gonna find it.
I gave you 2 unripe apples, you ass.
Hungry.
Stop crying.
God.
See? There they are.
Apples.
Thanks, God!
Here we go. All right, I'll read this. So let me just show you the screenshot so you can give it so I can give a taste of what we're about to get
My
into.
time, at least.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Hot takes, Lilo and Stitch edition.
Okay.
Get ready to see why this is super fucking dumb.
Beautiful.
Would you mind sharing a quick summary of why you don't think Lilo and Stitch is a good movie? I didn't get to see the stream, and I'm quite curious as I haven't met a person who didn't like Lilo and Stitch, and who didn't think Lilo and Stitch was a fantastic movie. Sure thing. I'll try to be brief.
I'll try to be brief.
3 screenshots.
Yeah.
I don't even need to bring the camera up. You can see
you can
how
see
many
it's-
times
yeah.
I scroll, and it's still just white, because that's how long of a post this is. So, let's take a look at Lilo and Stitch's setup. It's actually a great premise. A kid who thinks the world is set against her. An older sister who's at her wit's end, trying to care for the kid completely on her own. This scenario happens a lot in real life, where the kid feels as though nothing is in her favor, and life itself is unfair. Her ideals aren't matching up with reality.
Okay.
The kid and her sister, Lilo and Nani, have a really bad fight, and Lilo shuts herself in her room in a tantrum. Later, Nani finds Lilo wishing for an angel to come and save her from this horrible situation she's in. Now, here's when the movie starts to do what it shouldn't do.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Lilo. Lilo isn't the bullied weird kid. She's a brat.
Okay. How? I usually hear the other argument when talking about Lilo.
Her first instinct, when somebody says something she doesn't like, is to get violent. You know, like a 6-year-old who lost her parents.
Yeah, like what?
And it may see, what 6-year-olds have you been around that didn't throw a tantrum or something already?
Yeah, like what?
And it may seem funny on the screen, but this sort of behavior is not funny in real life. And if you think it is, there's a real problem here.
Oh.
I always hate, those are my favorite comments.
Yeah.
When they attack the audience.
Yeah, when you attack the person you're trying to make an argument to.
Oh boy, really puts you on a higher ground, Obi-Wan. Alright. Lilo is horrendously ungrateful for everything Nani sacrifices for her, and gets bitter and spiteful when she's called on it. So much so that the child throws a tantrum.
You mean a child?
Listen, that the child throws a tantrum.
Oh my
like
god,
child.
It's almost like she's not, like a 20-year-old young adult, and she's actually like, a child that's like 4.
She is 6. She is 6.
Canonically, she's 6.
Yeah, she is 6. Poor Nani is left still trying to pick up the slack, still trying to fix things in Lilo's destructive wake, and Lilo honestly doesn't care.
She kind of does,
She
though.
does.
She kind of does, though, is the thing.
Keep in mind, they're sisters. They both lost their parents.
Yeah, they're both going through some shit. Especially Nani.
Lilo's prayer is to not be in the shit show that her sister has to take care of her moody child self.
Yeah.
Lilo doesn't want to be taken away from her sister. She wants both of them to be taken away from the shitty situation they're in.
Isn't that kind of like part of the plot too? Is that like they're trying to take Lilo away?
Yes! That's part of the plot. Because Nani is a just barely adult sister who has to take care of her sister.
Yeah.
Ah!
Like, part of the plot is that they're trying to take Lilo away, and Lilo clearly
We're
doesn't
still on
want
the
that
first
to happen.
screenshot, guys.
Good, great, awesome.
Lilo is of
Keep
the
going.
mindset that it's Nani's job to clean up after her messes, and takes that entirely for granted.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
She feels really bad about it.
Like, either she feels bad in certain scenes, or she doesn't care because she's 6.
Yeah, she's a child.
She's not making a mess going, Nani will clean it up. She doesn't think about it.
Yeah. Well, like, the thing that I hate about a lot of, like, media, like, critics that I've seen lately is that, like, they expect the protagonist to be perfect. Like, no character flaws allowed.
No.
No.
Just wait till they get to Stitch. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Wait. It's like they're like, oh, no character flaws in my protagonist. That makes them a terrible protagonist. Unless they're completely perfect, like I want them to be.
Can I just say that a lot of this post is the same mindset of if you even put a villain in your story, you are a villain.
What?
Dude, people replying to like tweets about this have said that they've seen Tumblr posts where people are like, if you like even put a villain in your story, you're a villain.
If you put an antagonist in your story,
You're the antagonist.
What the fuck is
Because they're
that?
essentially saying that if you can write one, then you must be as fucked up as them.
Yeah, it's not like imagination is.
I guess, granted, if you write something like Hitler, there might be something back there lurking, but it's not who you are yet, unless you literally tap into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you tap into it.
Yeah, but sometimes you write those characters because you're like, wow, that's bad.
That's true. That's true.
Not like, got him. You know?
It's like an author. Got him.
It's not like an author writing a story about like a priest molesting his
never
little
know.
boy. He's just like, man, this is hot.
Written by actual priests. I wonder if... Nah. It's not possible.
Go on.
It's just a story anyway.
Hey, yo, Yajirobe.
Oh, this is the best. And the message of the movie, family means nobody gets left behind, underscores this. And even says that it is the family's job to fix its member messes without holding that family member responsible or accountable. That's not the fucking message. Family means nobody gets left behind. I have to look at the quote.
Ohana.
Family means nobody gets left behind. In message of the movie means since you're family, we're never gonna ignore you. We're never gonna leave you behind us, literally. We will be here for you to get you through what is causing you to make the messes. Not we are responsible for your messes and you can just keep making the mess.
That's not what, yeah, like that's...
I'm turning into Stitch.
Yeah, that's intrinsically... Like, that's not even misinterpreting the message. That's literally just getting it wrong.
God. It literally is what it is. Family means nobody gets left behind means they will not leave a family member behind.
Yeah, they won't just be like, well, fuck you.
Like, that doesn't mean what the fuck you just said. Alright.
Go on.
I hope someone like sends this to them or they watch it. I don't care. I don't care. The natural result of that message is a wonderfully horrific movie called The Godfather.
What, wait, say that again?
The natural result of that message is a wonderfully horrific movie called The Godfather. Don't worry, they're complimenting it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Are they really comparing The Godfather to LILO and
I know,
Stitch?
that's how we got here, yeah. Tumblr.
That's
man.
how we're here?
Tumblr, man.
Where are we?
Still in the
What-
first screenshot.
What timeline is this?
I highly recommend it if you haven't actually ever watched it. It is not a fun movie, but it is very eye-opening. Maybe they aren't complimenting it. Second screenshot.
Fine, good.
So when LILO wishes for somebody to arrive to fix all her problems again, somebody who'd reinforce the behaviors that she likes, regardless of how bad those behaviors are for everyone around her, well, she gets what she asked for. She gets Stitch. Now, Stitch is a monster. Stitch is, and should be, the physical manifestation of LILO's bitterness, self-indulgence, and tendency to lash out at anything that sets against her. Yes, Stitch is a living tantrum.
Yeah.
Which is his character. Yes, you're correct about that statement. Of course, she'd like this little beast. And the movie portrays him as a little beast. Sort of. Here comes my favorite part. He should be even more of a monster. Because, you know, Disney doesn't want cute character. They want, God, get that away from my fucking screen. Oh my God.
Then, like, Stitch was already, like, pretty violent.
Stitch could have fucking clawed someone's eyes out in any of his fucking, like, freakouts. Because he freaks out in the middle of public a lot in the movie.
Yeah.
And, like, he jumps on people's heads and shit. From what I remember. Because it's been a while since I watched it. But I remember him having freakouts in public. And he just jumps around. And, like, he could literally claw someone's eyes out. Like, he's pretty manic.
Yeah, and, like, this is a fucking kids movie. Like, what do you want?
It is not Stitch's narrative role in this kind of story to be sympathetic. You didn't write the movie! That's what they wanted to write, so yes, it is his fucking narrative role! That's the narration the writers wanted to tell!
Also, like, no, that's not, like, even if, like, say it was, like, a flawed thing to do that, like, no, that's not Stitch's role in the movie. they learn from each other, because Stitch doesn't want to be taken away to some, like, just like, you know, LILO doesn't want to be taken away to fucking foster care. Stitch doesn't want to get taken away to, like, the whatever scientist lab.
To be fair, Stitch was getting taken away to probably be murdered.
Yeah.
LILO was just going to foster care.
Hey, you can get murdered there. It's a kind of fucked up system sometimes.
Yes. I'm gonna leave that subject alone.
Anyway.
He needs... Listen, his character, he had to be sympathetic. It was a buddy movie between a girl and an alien dog thing.
Like, what did you want? For Stitch to die at the end? Like, what did you want? Is that what they wanted?
Let's read on.
Is that what they wanted?
Let's read on. He needs to be the ultimate result of allowing your kid to become a little monster. Nani continues to indulge LILO when she should be putting her foot down.
She has.
She puts her foot down.
That's like all she does.
That's like middle of the movie too. She makes a big putting her foot down statement.
Yeah.
Because LILO keeps wrecking every other job thing she goes to.
Yeah. Like, I think that's kind of a big part of the movie already.
And the result is that the household invites in the worst kind of monster there is. One that everyone in the house created together.
Okay.
Where the story should go... Here's where they're at the coffee house, writing down on a napkin.
Here's where they're at Starbucks with their free Wi-Fi and writing down on their MacBook Pro.
They're typing the what if LILO and Stitch story. Oh, God. Where the story should go from here is that LILO and Stitch have a grand old time together, wreaking further havoc on Nani's life and the lives of everyone around them. Until finally that havoc actually affects LILO's life, and she cannot avoid the repercussions. Her indulgence in allowing this little monster to destroy everything has brought things to a very, very bad place. Keep in mind, we're still in the hypothetical, even though she's speaking in the present.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because she's just been describing the movie.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just to keep everyone to check. We're in a hypothetical now. I think for the rest of this post is like a hypothetical. Like how it should be.
Yeah.
So, you know. LILO should try to confront Stitch, and Stitch should not care in the slightest, echoing how LILO responded to when Nani finally tried to confront her. And now the reality of what's happened should sink in for LILO, so her only remaining option would be to abandon Stitch to get rid of the monster. Only at this point would Stitch also start to realize that he's done this to himself. Things should then get bad in the plot from here. As is commonly said, acknowledging the problem is only the first step to fixing it. LILO and Nani are
Doesn't she acknowledge the problem? Don't they get separated at one point?
LILO gets taken.
Is that what happened?
That's the end of the movie. Jumba takes LILO, and the entire climax of the movie is Stitch and Nani trying to get back to LILO. Yeah.
Whoa, Piccolo!
Okay.
It's not Jumba. It's
Gontu.
Gontu, yeah.
Stronger than usual.
Yeah, Gontu takes LILO instead
Yeah,
of
but
Stitch.
like, wasn't that like a thing? Is that they had a falling out because Stitch was too mean?
Yeah. Because Stitch started going too far.
And then, like, you know, they had like the drawing and the red, and
Yeah.
it was all colored in because
Yeah,
Stitch
and,
was sad.
and Stitch was like... And then Stitch read the Ugly Duckling.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The Ugly Duckling was like a really good metaphor for Stitch in that movie. And they don't mention it at all.
Yeah, they don't
here.
even acknowledge it. They're saying that the only character... Their argument is that LILO and Stitch is bad because LILO should have been the only character to have character development instead of, you know, everybody.
That, and they're saying the character development for LILO, which should be a 6-year-old, should be acting like a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, I was killed by it.
They should be acting like an entirely mature person and not a child.
Like, I don't know about you, but, like, parents die,
Just have to beat
and, like, you're left alone with your sister, and you're a 6-year-old, you're probably not gonna be... You're probably not going to be instantly mature.
No, definitely not.
Especially when the person taking care of you is probably just turned like 18 or like 19. I don't know how old Nani's supposed to be.
I think she's like 16.
No, she has to be a legal adult. Yeah,
She's probably like 18.
she's probably 18. She has to be legal to be
have-
carried for LILO in the first place. So yeah, so she's probably just 18 at least, and she that's not a mature enough adult to take care of another child.
Yeah.
So what you're looking at there is someone who's not going to be able to teach the child to not throw tantrums.
Exactly.
The
And,
only
like-
response you
and,
can
like,
give to
how-
that is clean up the clothes she just threw everywhere because we have to get ready for dinner.
Yeah.
Like,
And, like, you know, how is an 18-year-old going to react to, like, their 6-year-old having a tantrum being like, no, honey, no, they're gonna be like, fuck you!
because an 18-year-old just as emotional as a fucking 6-year-old.
And they both lost their parents.
And they both lost their parents! God!
Okay, go ahead. Go on with this. This.
Yeah. This. Things have been. Lilo and Nani are left Lilo and Nani are left in pretty much a broken home where Nani has no idea what to do. Lilo has destroyed Nani's life, and yet Lilo doesn't want to accept that the problem was of her own doing.
Wait. Lilo destroyed Nani's life? For one thing, Nani's life isn't destroyed.
Yeah.
She has a house in Hawaii, has a job.
Is able to have a nice surfing afternoon
Yeah.
with a guy that she likes.
Yeah, like, her life isn't destroyed.
The guy that she likes, mind you, is like the ultimate Prince Charming type who's just like, yeah, I'll help you take care of this 6-year-old.
Yeah, fuck it. This kid's cool.
He doesn't have like any acne or anything. Like, he's literally just like the perfect man. No, like, cause listen, no, cause it's true. No. Because listen, if they wanted to like represent like these two teens have a crush on each other in this modern time, they could have easily just given him like scars and like acne marks. And like, because that would be a little closer realistic, and they could have made jokes about it, not just like that is how they could have done it. Because I can see other animation studios doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they made him handsome, cute, lovable. I'm just saying I have a big crush on him.
He's my Disney husbando, is what I'm saying.
He's a big husbando.
He's a hunksicle.
Just one of the freaks in the world.
Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck. Alright. Oh god, where was I?
I don't remember.
Yeah, so yeah, Lilo does not want to accept that the problem was of her own doing. If she did accept it, she wouldn't have tried to act like it wasn't a part of her. She wouldn't have symbolically removed Stitch.
Krillin said you're fighting on our
Stitch is up in space or whatever.
perfect.
Didn't even try at this point. They didn't even care. It was like the space part was like completely like irrelevant to them, and it's like that's literally part of the charm of the movie is little Hawaiian girl that's kind of weird and bullied meets crazy alien on the run. It's just like, what? Wacky
like,
adventures ensue.
Yeah, you know, like Pleakley and the other
Yeah.
guy aren't fucking. I don't remember his name.
Bleakley and Jumba.
Yeah,
I just got that. I switched the names before, so Jumba. Yeah.
And Jumba like aren't relevant at all. Gontu not relevant.
It's like this person probably didn't laugh at a single joke in the movie when there are genuinely funny parts in the movie, especially Bleakley.
Yeah.
Like, imagine the part where he gets all the mosquitoes on his face and just all you hear is the scream or something, and she's just sitting there going,
I can't believe that wasn't symbolic.
and no, and then it cuts to Lilo and it's like, oh, brat. It's just like,
Yeah. Like what are you watching this movie and think? You're watching a Disney movie! It's not like you're watching fucking Francis Ford Coppola.
really good to bring out that film student knowledge.
Fucking watching Yorgos Lanthimos the Lobster. Like you're watching fucking Disney. That's like watching like a Marvel movie and being like, man, I cannot believe.
To be fair, Marvel has had more symbolism than Lilo and Stitch should have.
No. What I was gonna say is that's like watching a Marvel movie and being like, man, this ain't realistic.
Yes.
People can't get super.
Left in Goku's dust again.
What?
Buckle up, buddy, because you're in for a real
The Hulk is so unrealistically large. Like, what do you have to do to get that?
Man, I cannot believe the fucking beauty standards nowadays. Like,
Fine.
Go ahead.
what?
He's pick an example.
He's so Hulk.
Oh, Hulk himself. That's beauty
He's
standards.
big. He's large.
That's
He's
where
in
you're going?
charge.
What you're saying is he's your husband.
Of the Marvel universe, correct?
He's a Hulksicle. He's a Hulksicle.
Oh my god, Yamcha's kicking my ass.
Oh my god. Alright, listen, alright. Stitch is up in space or whatever. Being brought back to the research lab or something.
Or something or what. Half the movie. Who?
There, however, he learns of something terrible that's going to happen to Nani and LILO. Doesn't matter what it is. Possibly murder, I don't know.
What could possibly be awful that's happening?
Oh my god. Because, like, the aliens don't give a shit about Nani and LILO.
No, they just
want Stitch. What the fuck could possibly be happening that he could see from the alien ship?
Yeah, like, the only thing... Like, they only wanted Stitch. The only reason they were giving LILO and, like, what's-her-name trouble...
It's because LILO was, like, harbinging Stitch.
Yeah, it's because she was like... They were like, give us this thing. And she's like, no.
No. He said, they're like, alright, fine, fucking die.
Yeah, alright.
Did you just think I was doing nothing while you were training?
And all the people that put up with his nonsense for so long back down on Earth, so Nani and LILO. And like the Hunksicle. It's gonna be a GCN lore for like ever. like if we ever
I can't wait for that one character from Lilo and Stitch to have a page on the GCN wiki as the Hunksicle.
If we ever have a fucking like panel, it's gonna be brought up by a fucking fan or something.
They're like, so we all know that one boy from Lilo and Stitch is your Hunksicle, and that the Incredible Hulk is your Hulksicle. Rest of the GCN, who are your Hunksicles?
Juan just goes, I don't have one.
I hope Juan just, like, as soon as that question's asked, just leaves.
Count me out just yet.
He's like, I fucking came from Michigan for this.
The con's in Michigan and he just goes home.
We went to, like, Grand Rapids Comic-Con. Literally, like,
We're
10
getting
minutes
closer
from his
to
house.
saying where he lives.
Michigan.
We just keep narrowing it down. He lives on this street.
He lives on 62.
Anyway.
Uh-huh. Go on with your shitty opinion.
What exactly, as if it's mine. I wrote this down to read it on this episode of GCN.
You're literally just screaming on the inside because you're like screaming at yourself, being like, "Hi, this is terrible," but then like you're in the inside, you're like, "But I really feel this way."
This is not me. I want to clarify.
That's why you didn't want to say the name in the beginning.
What? Yeah. What exactly this terrible thing that's going this Megasonic for?
Oh my god!
This is from like 10 years ago.
My shitty movie opinions from 10 years ago.
What exactly this terrible thing that's going to happen is doesn't matter. It does.
Wait, what? Wait, can you repeat
They
that?
just said what exactly this terrible thing that's going to happen is doesn't matter.
What do you mean? It's by your argument, it's a major plot point. It's what brings Stitch back.
What matters is the theme, the moral being shown. Stitch tries to ignore it because, hey, it's not my problem, but can't shake the guilt that begins to eat at him. And at the last second, Stitch changes his mind, makes the right decision, and arrives to rescue LILO and Nani in the nick of time.
Imagine if fucking Masako was doing a Dragon Ball Z what if, and it's like, what if Raditz turned good? It's like, alright, then why did Raditz turn good in this universe?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What matters is what happens because he's good.
What matters is the moral of it.
This would be the first good thing that Stitch has ever done. Something entirely selfless for the benefit of another person. Think of how much stronger a message that would be, then. No, it would be like every generic movie before it. Characters get along, buddy movie, they separate, they have an argument, and then the other character changes his mind and goes back to save them.
Yeah.
It'd be every other fucking movie.
It would be.
That's not good or better.
No one likes that. No one likes that at all.
If your opinion here is Lilo and Stitch should be like every other movie, and that would make it better to you, then you have no taste.
Damn, dude.
Get off the internet.
Damn, this person's canceled.
I'm canceling them now. As a writer and a character designer.
As a self-proclaimed writer and Character designer.
Exactly. Because I have written scripts and I have designed characters.
But never professionally.
To be fair, I've gone through classes for writing and film and TV and film.
I've taken 3 classes, 1 semester of college.
I'm gonna cough on you.
I can't wait to get corona. It's about to get lit.
Point is, she's canceled anyway because it's a terrible opinion. And
Oh, we know it's a
she
she.
has no taste.
Guys, we know it's a she.
Honestly, I could have just assumed a gender, and I'm about to get canceled. She hits me with the Uno reverse card.
She's like,
Better than I thought.
I'm a non-binary
She
otherkin.
flips the card and it's Exodia. Ah!
Exodia, cancel. No, it's not possible.
This would be the first. Yeah. Think of how much stronger message that would be. Then, when after the day is saved, Stitch is welcomed back into the family, and things are finally starting to look up for the 3 of them. She doesn't even mention Bubbles.
Yeah.
She doesn't mention that
Yeah.
whole story.
Yeah. Did she watch another movie?
Did she watch Lilo and Stitch 2?
Try.
Stitch died at the end of that one and then came back because.
Or did she watch Stitch Has a Glitch?
Isn't that Lilo and Stitch 2?
No, there's 3.
No, I know,
Lilo
but-
and Stitch 2 is Stitch Has a Glitch, and then there's Stitch.
The movie. Which was the pilot to the show.
That she just watched an episode of the show.
I better see how the little runts do.
Also, like,
Hope he's tough
Stitch
enough
Has a Glitch is the worst ending to a Disney movie ever. Stitch dies and then comes back to life, and Pleakley's like, but how? And then Jumba's like, I don't know. And that's the end of the movie.
That's the best. I don't know what you're talking about. That's amazing.
They were literally...
The scientist that has all the science jargon goes, I don't know.
And by all accounts, it
To
doesn't
be
make
fair,
sense.
though, that is right up Jumbo's alley as a as the character that he is.
So, my fan theory of that is that, like, Jumbo was just wrong the whole movie. It was gonna cause a temporary shutdown of Stitch, and then he would just, like, reboot, and he'd be fine. Like, that's what it was like. It's just like, why did Stitch come back to life? I don't know.
Was that Jurassic Park?
Kinda. Kinda. What is Stitch even anyway?
An alien would.
Yeah, but like, what is he though?
What are you asking me?
What is
He doesn't have a race. He's an experiment. This show is different experiments. There's no race of him.
Yeah, there is. There's the pink one.
That's a different
And
experiment.
there's the yellow one that
It's
likes
all
sandwiches.
different.
Jumbo created an entire race.
He did. He created his own, like, his own Family Guy universe of characters where they all have the same shape.
Remember that one time?
But, it would be a story of personal growth, of how to face your own demons, and how to treat your loved ones with the respect they honestly deserve. How to show gratitude when somebody makes a sacrifice for you. But instead, we get, you should love and take care of your family no matter how much they abuse you and take you for granted. There was no abuse!
Yeah, there is no abuse.
There's
here.
children!
It's not like fucking Lilo is beating Nani.
Like, yeah, like Lilo does go into, like, bite her arm, but that's just something I've seen an actual, like, 3-year-old do.
Yeah, like,
I lived with a 3-year-old in my house.
they are children.
Like,
They are children.
like, they're, like, Nani didn't fucking punch Lilo. Granted, I'm not
That
gonna
would be
lie. If 2005 Disney
Was, like,
released their gauntlets, it just went BAM on a 6-year-old.
They just take off their limiter rings.
Just fucking.
And they deck a 6-year-old in the face.
What kind of world would we live in, man, if 2005 era Disney fucking punched a kid?
I'm like not convinced that like this person is talking about the same movie.
I can't.
I think this person's from an alternate timeline where Lilo and
This
Stitch is
person
a bad
watched
movie.
Mac and Me and thought it was Lilo and Stitch. It's a shitty McDonald's alien movie. I didn't even hear her just say, "What's that?" I saw her mouth go, "What's that?" And I went, "It's a shitty McDonald's." Like I explained it off her lip movement. Now the spiel from my recent stream actually went on from here, and not saying the other username that was involved, would be able to speak more knowledgeably about it, but basically the way she put it is, from the depiction of Hawaiian culture in the film, the person/people who made the movie clearly had no first-hand experience in the era they were depicting.
Modern day?
Yeah, really. And instead were projecting what they thought it was like based on their own biases and intended messages.
Oh yeah, because I bet people in Hawaii never go to the beach.
Are you ready for this fucking statement? Are you ready?
Okay.
Hawaiian culture from Lilo and Stitch's time period was modern day.
Early 2000s?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
She's talking about it as if it came out today and was depicting 2005, but it came out in 2005 and was in fact depicting 2005.
Also, like, yes, because
Or
no
three.
one in Hawaii goes to the beach. No one in Hawaii hula dances. That's blasphemous.
Now listen, Lilo and Stitch's Hawaiian culture from Lilo and Stitch's time period was in reality very much opposite to the way Lilo and Stitch glamorized it. What did they glamorize?
Nothing?
All they showed of the Hawaiian culture was like tiki stuff and Hawaiian and hula dancing.
Yeah.
And surfing, which is at any beach ever.
That has waves, at least.
Yeah, like, some people will try to surf here, but won't succeed.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
But you won't hear people talking about that. Because it's not true.
Yeah, what?
Just say, don't even try Googling it, because you won't find anything about it. Because they don't talk about it. Because
it's not a true argument. What movie did you watch, my person?
At any rate, it's no wonder people like this movie. It's so incredibly indulgent and reinforces the notion that a person doesn't need to be responsible for themselves. Because somebody else will fix every problem they ever have. What a blissfully irresponsible message. Watch out for people who get offended at this sort of critique and who react highly negatively when somebody insults something they like. It often means they've attached. Wait.
Oh yes, please attack the attack your naysayers.
Wait, it often means they're attached too much to their identity to their identity to that thing and feel personally called out when somebody points out that it's a bad message.
The message
Just like me with How I Met Your Mother.
When Lilo wishes that she wasn't in that situation anymore, she wasn't being like, "Fuck you, Nani, I need you to fix all my problems." She was being like, "Wow, I wish things were nicer." Right?
Yeah, no. She literally was like, "Send me an angel."
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to be taken away from Nani. She wanted her and Nani, or maybe just her, but not taken away from Nani, just taken out of the "my parents died and I'm really upset" situation. It had nothing to do with... Like, the tantrum was started by Nani, right? The tantrum was started because Nani said dumb shit, I don't know. Because the whole movie started with Lilo attacking her friends because her friends were like, "You're weird because your parents died." Which is a weird flex, but okay.
Yeah.
My parents are alive, fuck you.
Okay.
But like, yeah, like it started from there. Nani got mad at Lilo. Nani got mad even more at Lilo because she was fearing Lilo gets taken away. Nani was worried Lilo's gonna get taken away from her, hence why she got upset with Lilo. Lilo got upset with Nani because Lilo, as a 6-year-old child, didn't like getting yelled at.
Because what child does?
Granted, also she was bullied, so it was a kind of 50-50 situation of like, maybe Lilo shouldn't have gotten physical, but she had a right to be upset. But Nani only got yelled at her for being physical. Lilo got mad at her thinking that she was yelling at her for being upset because a child wouldn't see the dual layer situation.
Yeah, they wouldn't see the fucking complexity of life.
Mm-hmm. And then, like it all lines up fine. Lilo and Stitch, for all intents and purposes, is pretty much fine. I don't want to call it a perfect movie, but it's a fine movie. You know? Like, you literally...
It's not the movie that this person described.
It is not.
They did not watch the same movie. I think this person needs to watch the movie again. and
Holy
really watch
I think
it.
this person needs to be chained to a chair.
Like Clockwork Orange style
like,
tape.
Like
No! She's abusive! She's a 6-year-old and she's abusive!
and like watch it on loop. My Halloween, and just the opening of the movie over and over again.
No! She's so abusive!
There's apparently another post somewhere, maybe they talked about it in stream. Don't take my word for this because I haven't seen proof of this. There's apparently another post or something that was said during the stream they referenced in the post, where they apparently say that they were racist towards the white tourists.
When? Where?
In LILO, it said because there's moments in the movie where they're like they make fun of the LILO's like very like alienizing the tourists by like being like, wow, tourists, whatever. Like, first of all, that's how a lot of people in cultures do take pictures of tourists. If you go to fucking Japan, there are a lot. Like, I had a friend who, from my work that went to Japan, and they were like, oh my god, an American, and they literally just took a picture, and then one of them apparently offered to like have their son marry her.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, so people in these cultures are like, oh my god, like,
Oh my god, a foreigner!
a foreigner. Like,
What are you doing in my country?
so like, and Conan has talked about it too, because Conan is like this fucking tall as shit. He goes to these countries where the people are, you know, naturally shorter, and they're just like, it's you can see it in his like travel videos.
Yeah.
It's really funny, but like that's the thing. And also, I was talking when I was showing this to Richard. I referenced Rocket Power, where they have a name
The
for
Shoobies.
Shoobies.
Yeah, the Shoobies.
And I'm like, that's funny because it's true. Because there are a lot of American foreigners that will go to these places and wear shoes on the beach because they're just like beach.
They're like, what?
This whole state is falling. My brain is breaking.
Hold on, I have to go fuck some deer.
We have to end the part.
I will after I fuck these deers.
Oh my god, you're fist fucking them. Why you're shoving his fist up your ass?
That's how you hunt. Apparently.
Fucking Bambi's mom dies. This hunter comes
Whoa! Time to do this stupid ass quest.
No, but like it's like that shit. Like shit with like tourists and stuff isn't necessarily racist. It's just they have names for it. It's not a racist term. It's just these people are clearly tourists because they're literally being tourist and being like, ooh, wow, wow, ooh, the things that the native people are used to. Like,
where was Yajirobe again?
none of the
It's
stuff
like-
in
oh,
Little
he's right
Six was
here.
anything. But it reminded me of that World Star video with the Uber.
Yeah. Oh my god. With the one that was just like, you're being offensive.
You're appropriating their culture, and it's like they sell these in Hawaiian gift shops.
You're being insensitive to the people from the continent of Hawaii. Oh god.
No, no.
And like again, they sell those in the gift shops in Hawaii.
That's part of
If
their
you-
culture.
If you visit Hawaii, you can get the little bobblehead dashboard figure in like a gift shop because it's like it's like if you go to England, there you can get the like a silly hat with the Union Jack on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like whatever.
People are allowed to like a culture.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a ride.
God, I can't believe it.
Like, I woke up to Lilo and Stitch trending on Twitter, and I did not expect to get as mad as I did that morning, man.
You're like, oh my god, Lilo and Switch is trending?
I wonder if Disney's announcing a new thing.
Stitch the Series 2.
The live-action remake that was rumored.
Oh no, no! I do not want to see Jumba in live action,
Fucking, like, 6 eyes.
or Bleakly.
I only care about improving myself.
That's true, everyone has made, like, mock-ups of a real-life Stitch, and it's like, that's kind of horrifying, but, like, Bleakly and Jumbo. Oh my god.
All right.
Or the councilwoman. No. Holy shit.
All right, that's
Nani.
that's the worst one.
But the homesicle. Woo!
Played by Zac Efron.
The fucking white.
It's fine. Oh no, you want to know what the most horrifying thing to put in the live action is? Lilo's potato nose. Oh god.
They don't even. That wouldn't even.
It's just no. They like Alita Battle Angel it like they just CGI in a bulbous fucking like a bulbous Mario nose. Guys, if you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Hit that bell notification if you want to see the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Check out our other series like Sonic 06 and fucking, I don't know, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric if you want to go real back. Question of the day.
What did you think of Lilo and Stitch when you first watched it?
And what did you think of that take?
Yeah, what did you think of that take?
Oh my god. Put that shit in the comments below. I'm Bottles.
Pete.
Bye.
Continue.
No!